G'day guys, it's Bursha in the GC Chahota. How are you guys? Hey, what's up? Guys, I'm gonna talk about today MCAP token by BitGrowthFund, right? Fantastic, right? So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna talk about what exactly it is. I mean, I did talk about casually while I'm playing basketball in the previous videos, right? So what I'm gonna do is today I'm just gonna go through through the article. They put it on Medium after the launch of MCAP token on 27th of April. Yeah, 27th of April. So let's have a look on it, what they're doing, what they have actually done it, right? So I'm just gonna go back. So here you go. So saying everything you need to know about MCAP, launching MCAP. They already launched on 27th of April. The owner is Amit Bhardwaj, as you know, guys, and because he if you don't know much about him, he's doing a lot of projects in terms through Amaze Mining Private Limited, which is a fantastic. Like there's a lot of startups are coming up. And also they're doing mining for the Bitcoin as well with the GV miners, and you can invest in Gainbitcoin as well, right? But what I realized that with the MCAP is just a fantastic way. It's like a shares, like buying an MCAP token is like a shares, but as long as you have the understanding that what it's going to do and what it's going to happen, that they're going to make a huge difference, because once you have the understanding, like in the background what's been happening, it's a fantastic token. It's just my opinion on my research. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is just going to go through what exactly it is. All right, let's have a look. So this is dear blockchain community, they were referring to everybody here. We are humbled by the enthusiastic support shown by the community members in our token sale. For the past year, we had been running simulations on mining of various coins, and we constantly analyzed ICOs, initial coin offerings, based on their profitability. Now we feel we are ready, and we have made our token available to the public. We know that the world will have a huge expectations from us, and I can promise you that we are not going to disappoint you. Our token sale finally began on 27th of April. We raised more than $1 million within 24 hours. Our token, that's fantastic, guys. Within 24 hours, $1 million, right? Another thing is they're going to it's a very transparent subject, because all the transaction of these tokens is going to be recorded on the blockchain, which is and they are immutable. Like you cannot change the transactions, which, as we know, right? So now look at it here. What's MCAP is. So they have explained. I mean, I did explain to you guys while casually playing basketball, but here we look at it, that how what in their terms, right? We are at Bitcoin Growth Fund have launched a token called MCAP. Our token uses the counterparty protocol. What it means, counterparty protocol is like a highly advanced features, right, for peer-to-peer transaction, which is very skilled. That's what it means. It's very skilled. All MCAP transactions will be recorded to the blockchain to ensure immutability and transparency. Immutability is you cannot change it, right? Bitcoin Growth Fund has planned to release a total of 100 million token. Guys, I apologize that the video I made initially, I made a mistake that I was saying in that video that they're only going to release 1.316 million tokens. That was my mistake, so I'm just correcting myself. So they're going to release 100 million tokens, right? And has only released 20% of, so they only released 20 million for MCAP tokens as of now. The remaining 80% will be eventually released in the coming month. Fantastic. So why they're doing that, like, you know, it just it's my understanding they're gonna see how that goes, like what's the probability take on it. So that's how they're gonna start releasing slowly, or if there is any another reason I'll find out, I'll let you know, guys, but it's just in my understanding. So another thing is, where will the fund will be invested? So first of all, they explain what MCAP is. Now the where your fund, like, you know, whatever the money you're gonna put it in, where they're going to be invested, right? We're gonna find out right now. The funds raised from the sale of MCAP tokens will be invested in various mining projects and other ICOs, initial coin offerings, right? So we're gonna find out right in a minute. Mining. If you ever done Bitcoin mining or altcoin mining, so you would have the idea, but I will look into it. They're saying it here. Mining is a process where clients offer the computational power of their system to record data onto the blockchain. For each successfully uploaded transaction, the miners are rewarded with a small portion of newly created coins. What it means is, if you know much about you know, details about the Bitcoin, like, you know, how the Bitcoin got produced on blockchain, and then whoever the miners did the transaction for beforehand, they get rewarded 12.5 Bitcoin every transaction or every block being created on the blockchain, right? So it's a similar thing. Any other altcoins, they will do the same thing. Like that will be the mining, like it could be Dash, Monero, right? Whatever they're gonna invest into it, that's how this is the mining is gonna generate it, right? Or the coin's gonna generate it. We are at Bitcoin Growth Fund have realized the potential profit which can be generated from mining, and have developed an algorithm to calculate which altcoin would be most profitable to mine at any given moment based on its difficulty level, trading volume, and profit it would generate. So I actually made a video on that probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. Just go on my channel and check it out. Okay, you know, how the Ammit is talking about the altcoins, what's its reason behind. So what he's saying is they are very advanced in the algorithm they're using, that the computer is going to tell them, or the system or the algorithms or the, you know, the software going to tell them this is the right time to do this particular altcoin, because it's going to be high demand in the future, right? So according to that, they will going to do the mining, if that makes sense, right? So like, they're not just going to randomly do it. They just have a program which is that program gonna tell them which altcoin is profitable in the coming years or coming months, right? So that's how they're going to find out in terms of mining. That's how they're going to invest in. ICO's initial coin offering is the latest development in the market to raise fund for the project, where the company raises money through tokens to invest in other avenues. So what it means is that, you know, there's a lot of other companies out there, you know, they use these tokens to raise money. Like, so why they do that? So they can invest into the different sort of to build applications on blockchain, or to put you know, to start up the new startup which will help the society out there. You know, there's a lot of different ones. There's a, you know, I mean, what happened is, like, let's say for real estate, like somebody wanted to do build something on in terms of real estate, right? So all the transaction records, instead of normal software that happens on the blockchain. So they're gonna use that you know, they're going, if somebody wanted to develop that, they can use that you know, initial coin offering. Like, they can raise the fund from here, which is our money or investors' money. They will invest into that. If that is successful, the value of the coin is gonna go higher, right? So it's just like you know, they're gonna look into all those sort of things that which is profitable for them or for all the investors. That's where they're gonna start up the project. They explain it in a minute, right? We are witnessing many startups successful raising money through ICOs such as Genesis, Himnek, and Matchpool. These are the companies they already raise the money through ICOs. Since there is a lot of ICOs taking place in the market, it is difficult for the investor to identify which ICO would offer a better return on investment. Our dedicated team of analysts at Bitcoin Growth Fund continuously analyze the various ICOs based on more than 30 parameters such as background of the team, viability, and the scope of the product. Idea is that our investors never need to worry about their investment. So what are he trying to say is, like, as an investor like us or anybody out there who wanted to invest, they don't need to look into too much detail of the project. They're going to do that for the investors, right? They have nothing. All they need is the money from the investors. So they're gonna look into 30 different parameters, and few of them they're explaining it here, which is one of them is the background of the company or the viability, that whether they're sustainable, what is the scope of the product. That I just gave you example of the real estate, like that's just one example, right? So they don't want you to to think about it that where you have to invest. So all you got to do is you got to invest in the coin or ICO, MCAP, and then they will decide where they're going to do it, right? So you could have that maximum return on investment. Scope of investment. A Bitcoin growth fund, we will invest in the mining of various altcoins which we have shortlisted, such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Zcash, Dashcoin, and Monero. We constantly update our portfolio as and when new coins are released to gain maximum profit from the mining. So they said they're not limited to these ones. They will constantly update their portfolio as because of to do the maximum profit of the mining of these coins, right? In past 1 year, mainly ICOs have given returns of almost 500% on the initial investment. That's fantastic. When our token are released on multiple trading platforms, the supply and demand will determine. That's the rule of the economics, how much supply and how much demand is there out there, and that would determine the price of each token. And we strongly believe that the price of our MCAP token will see increase of nearly 1000% within the next years, right? So guys, again, this is just my observation. I'm just looking into the article. I'm just explaining what how they're thinking and what are the parameters they're taking into consideration, that how they're gonna do it, right? They're just explaining you that how the MCAP token is gonna work. So look at that fundraise. MCAP 2 million tokens sold, and that was a discount on token price from 27th of April to 17th of May, right? So which is another, that's, you got another 2 days to get the discount, right? So I just read the new article, which is, I think they already sold 6 million worth of, sorry, this is the 2 million tokens being sold, right? I think they already sold 6 million tokens, more 6 million tokens, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll make a separate video for that because it's gonna be too much in that. So we are currently raised more than they raised 2 million funds through our MCAP token. We are offering 20% discount on MCAP tokens until 7th of May, after which the customer will offer 10% discount for the next 10 days, which is 17th of May. So Bitcoin Growth Fund will offer no discount after the 17th of May. The price would be back to $4 per token. Right? So I think it's like a $3.6 now, 3.66 right now. So after the 7th or 18th of May, that will be like, the back to $4 per token, right? So they said that if you have any question, please drop an email to this, Phil at bitcoingrowthfund.com. And guys, I also made a video how to get registered in Bitcoin Growth Fund, and I'll put the link under this video. And yeah, if you have any question, please do let me know. And yeah, like, you know, if you want to invest into it, just do a little bit more research, and then, you know, because my job is to explain to you what it is and then how it works. And yeah, like at the end of the day, it's your personal choice whether you want to invest it or not. Alright guys, and I wish you all the best, and I'll come up with it probably tomorrow or day after with another video. You guys have a fantastic day. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so underneath there, and I'll put the link for this article under the video, and also put the link for how to register with the Bitcoin Growth Fund, and also I'll leave the link for the registration as well. Okay guys, that will be in the description. Okay, you guys have a fantastic day. Peace out. Peace out.